What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So I am officially back from vacation from Houston. It was quite a long trip. A lot of good moments happened. I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. But anyways, we are going to talk about today is the HOLGER 26 Dark Frontier. This is more of a retrospect video to the mythic weapon. I almost forgot to make a video like this because in the recent past mythics, I have been making a lot of different retrospect videos for, mythic guns that are being re-released. I know for some of you guys that may have been paying attention to what I've been releasing on my channel, I have not made any sort of retrospective video for the M13 or the Kilo 141 or even the CBR4. I've been waiting for the legit redux draws to come out for those weapons respectively. I know they re-released just the same draw again, but I'd rather just wait until we get a redux draw from those, which honestly, it still might take a lot of time because we're still at the HOLGER. I believe the next weapon's supposed to be the Rytec. So I think in Season 12, or I guess Season 1, depending on which path they take with, I guess, the seasons, the Rytec should be able to come out, and I will make a retrospective video for that. So with the HOLGER 26 Dark Frontier, it did come out in Season 4 of 2021. It was, I believe, the 4th mythic to be released, and to be honest, this is probably one of my least favorite mythics of all. I know it sounds pretty harsh to say. I know a lot of people enjoyed it back when the HOLGER was still meta. And even then, I think the HOLGER should be like near the meta as of right now since it got recent buffs. And obviously it did get those recent buffs because obviously they're releasing this again. I'm hoping that at some point they might release that, that ocean legendary skin for it, because I kind of liked using that one, whenever I had the chance to pick it up. I didn't pick that one up because I already had the mythic, but yeah, the HOLGER right now I'm kind of enjoying using it. I've had this mythic skin since the first time it came out, and I do have to say, like, even then, like I said, it's not my most favorite mythic skin, and that's mainly because of the effects. I know they look pretty good, like just like the little bats that come out of it, but I felt like it was a little too reminiscent to the Fennec, given that little spinny thing on the barrel of the gun. I was actually starting to worry whether or not, like, with every mythic they were going to have some sort of spinning thing and just call it a day with each mythic. But, over time, they've done a pretty good job at making every mythic unique. I will say, as similar as it is with the Fennec's rotating little cylinder thing on the barrel, at least this one you could actually see spin a little bit more with some lights popping out of it. But if anything, in my eyes, it looks like a glorified legendary skin. But of course, this was made way before they started adding like literal red dot sights as iron sights. The iron sights are pretty cool. They are much better than, the original HOLGER sights. I know there are some HOLGER skins now that already like kind of changed the iron sight somewhat, but really the best one is either this one or the legendary skin. So it's either one of those two that I use. Well, just one, because I still don't have the legendary yet. So now let's talk about the actual death effects that come with this weapon, or the ones that you get as you upgrade. So the first one is obviously they just turn to, I guess, white dust. I'm not really sure what they turn into, but once you do get the second death effect, which is like midway through leveling up, they do kind of like turn into white bats. So it's kind of like a little bit more adjusted, or I guess more improved. And then finally, once you reach the, I guess, the final level or near the final level of the upgrade, you do get pretty much the same thing, except now they turn into black bats. So I did say quite a bit of negative things about the weapon, but I will say some positives. And one of the best positives for this weapon is the attachment skins. The thing is that with the HOLGER, you could have it as an AR, you could have it as an SMG, you could have it as just a basic LMG, which is, I think, what a lot of people used back when it was meta, back in the day. But what I like about the attachment skin is that it caters to every type of playstyle. So that basically means that every attachment that you unlock, or let's say you have all of them unlocked, none of them are really going to feel out of place. And that's typically what they do. They always have attachment skins based on what people would use the most. But really, in my opinion, that's like the only positive thing about this mythic for me, at least. Like I said, iron sight's a plus, but it's not really that much of a plus. But I like what they did with the attachment skins. But going back to another negative, I forgot to actually point this out because I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. But I know how people are very passionate about, using character skins. So apparently this weapon does have, voice lines, but it only can be used if you have the main character from that specific draw. So if you're using, like, let's say Spectre, or if you're using Ruin or something, you're not going to be able to hear any of the voice lines unless you use that one character skin. I don't know if that's a glitch or that's intended, but it is kind of annoying because with the Fennec, it also has voice lines itself. And I think the Switchblade as well does. But it doesn't require you to use a certain skin in order for the voice lines to activate, which is kind of stupid. And I feel bad for all those players that may have gotten the Holger early within the draw before the character skin, because now they can't actually enjoy it at all. So it kind of sucks. So before I go, here is the class setup that I was using in this video. It's no stock, long shot, OWC laser tactical with the Holger 35 round double stack mag, as well as the rubberized grip tape. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more COD mobile content. I'll see you guys next time.